Hey guys, welcome to another recap video. In this, we're going to recap on I'm a super rich man. So, it's reasonable for me to be a scumbag. Main character says sorry. It seems Zhou Jiyun just broke up with someone and asked me to have a drink with him. Can I treat you to dinner tomorrow instead? Zhou Ying says, yes, he heartbroken? I think he seems to like Suya. Main character says, I'm not sure either. I can only go over and take a look. She replies, okay. Let's meet up some other time. Main character OH. You don't want to jump into the Huangpu River anymore? The green-haired guy says stop talking nonsense and sit down and drink with me. The green-haired guy says I just realized I'm a total simp. A backup option. Jiang Cheng. I feel so fucking miserable. Main character says you've seen how XLY bosses me around all the time. He says you know how XUY usually orders me around. But what about her? When Li Sudong went to the bathroom, Suya followed him like a tail. Main character says get to the point. He says while crying, I followed them out quietly and saw them hugging, kissing, and embracing each other halfway. I am heartbroken, Lao Jun. Main character says you never started. So where does the heartbreak come from? The green-haired guy Dio, you also want to be sharp-tongued at a time like this. Main character says, okay, listen to your brother. Suya is not a good person. Let her harm Li Sudong. Who knows what disease that kid will get in the future? He says, HUH? Old Jiang, do you know something? Main character says, I heard from a friend that XLYa's private life is a mess. It's not like I haven't tried to hint at it indirectly before, but you wouldn't listen back then. He says my brain must have been squeezed by a door back then. Let's not talk about it. It's all in the drinks. Bottoms up. 1 hour later. Main character says you okay to get back to the hotel on your own. He says, no problem. I'm taking off, man. Next time you get your heart broken, I'll be there for you, just like this. Main character says who would be heartbroken? Go away. Go back to sleep. A girl come near main character and says, sorry. This is my boyfriend's car, please stay away from it, SIR. You can't afford to pay for it if it is damaged. System Ding's name, Chun Li. Age, 251. Height, 168 cm. Appearance, 85. Body, 90. Privacy, 65. Friendliness, 30. Passerby status. She says I knew it. Oh, oops, I'm the one who's drunk. But why do you look so much like my boyfriend? Main character says, yes, that's so. But you don't look anything like my girlfriend. She says, hey, handsome, you're so funny. Your voice is really nice. I bet you can drive a Ferrari with one hand, right? Main character says, if you don't understand, let me explain this to you. Anyone who says they can drive this kind of high-horsepower rear-wheel drive performance CR with one hand has never driven it. She says, wow, handsome, you know so much. But I'm really good at eating chicken. I know more than 10 ways to do it. Want to play with me sometime? Main character says, I only play King of Glory games. The streamer says, and I don't even have any classmates. Main character says, I'm the one who called. She says, you. Hello, my name 15. Xiao Yinin. I'm the designated driver you called for. Huh? Hey, handsome. You look really familiar. Main character says, Miss, I am so handsome hat you heave Tomicron Rho Alpha Upsilon Tomicron. Take my picture. She says, OH. Sorry, little B-Ro. I forgot. Main character says you're a streamer and a designated driver. She says I work as a designated driver when I'm free during the day. My main job is an outdoor anchor. If it's convenient, can you let me take a picture of your car? Main character says I don't care. She says to all my bros in the stream, I can't believe I'm getting to see a Ferrari SF90. I'm so excited. This was the top featured car at the Alito show today. AS Ferrari's fastest current mass-produced model. IT goes from Vero. Tomicron Alpha HUMPRTP in just 2.5 seconds. Huh. The other girl says, handsome guy, I can also drive you for free. Main character says to other girl, no thanks. I am afraid free things will get me all worked up. Main character asks the streamer, can you drive a supercar? She says, don't worry. I've driven many sports cars before because I use TOB as CR blogger. System dings. Name, Xiao Yinin. Age, 20. Height, 165 cm. Appearance, 94. Build, 90. Privacy, 01. Friendliness, 50. She asks, by the way, can I live stream while driving? My camera is only facing me, not you. Main character says, I don't care. Are you like this every day? She says, not really. I just happen to have nothing going on all day today. So, I was streaming at the auto show. I'm just picking up some extra cash now that it's over. Main character says, let's go. She says, okay, family. I never thought I'd see the day I'd be driving a Ferrari. This car really gets your whole body fired up, just like they say. Don't get the wrong idea. It's not that place that's fired up. I'm just hot from being nervous. After all, this is a Ferrari. I have TO concentrate and drive, so the main character thinks the host name is Xiaomi. If it weren't for her privacy value, I would have thought she was an easy-going person. Listening to her talk like such an experienced driver to HMM, her popularity is decent, but SHE doesn't get many donations. Her top donor only gave 30 yuan. That's just sad. Her growth via this week is over 8,000. 50 her weekly donations are only around yuan. After the platform takes its cut, her daily income is just over 60. Main character says you have over 10,000 viewers and make that little money? No wonder you need a side gig. I think you should just focus on being a designated driver. You'd probably make more. She says, I can't help it. I'm not good at anything, and I don't know how to suck up to the top donors. All I can usually do is seek out novelty, drive cars for some of the big shots, and let the viewers of my stream see Modu's traffic jams. But by the way, there's one question I'm very curious about. Why was the Lamborghini client manager so attentive to you? You got to walk right in without an asset check, so why couldn't? Main character says probably because the people from Lamborghini saw me when I was buying a car over at the Ferrari dealership. She says, HUH? So this car, you just bought it today. At Amanyanjalon. Here are your keys back, big shot. Main character says you're surprisingly good at driving. Smooth and comfortable. I'll call you next time I need a designated driver. She says thank you for the approval, big shot. Let me ask you one more question, big shot. What kind of live streams do you usually like to watch? Main character says beautiful women, of course. She says, well, wouldn't I count as a beautiful streamer? Big shot. How about giving a little support to this truly tragic streamer? Like, say, boosting me on the charts or something. Main character says, sorry. You ever hear of a freeloading account? She says, then how about you invite me in for a glass of water? That level of support should be fine, right? Main character thinks she's trying TO, find a chance TO, go inside to stream. TO create a topic and hype for her channel. She wants TO, freeload, OFF me. But isn't she afraid of the sheep walking into the tiger's den? Interesting. In that case, I'll have to tease you a little. Main character says come in for water? What kind of water did you have in mind? She thinks HUH? What he said, if this were a movie or a novel. There would only be these two possibilities, right? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys will leave a like to my channel. And to watch more content like this, subscribe to my channel. If you guys have any recommendations, write the name of the manhwa in comment section.